How you doing, guys? Steve here again today. I had my psychiatrist appointment earlier today, and it didn't exactly go the way I thought it was going to. Now here's why. I got into her office, same old shit. She asked me what's been going on. I haven't seen her in a month. I talked to her a month ago. I told her I was going to work on more natural ways of raising my serotonin, and that I didn't want to change medications, and I didn't want to try anything else or any other additions to my current regimen. Excuse me. So I went in today. She asked me how I'm feeling. I told her that I started experiencing anxiety in between doses of my Klonopin. The need to take it before my 12-hour mark. How I was experiencing tightness in my jaw and rapid heart rate, waking up with chest tightness, back tightness, nausea, and how I told her I started with a functional medicine practitioner. And she said, what is that? She's like, what is that, one of those homeopathic type doctors? I said, yeah. She said, okay, that's good. I was expecting her to shoot it down. And she said, it sounds like I'm intolerant to my Klonopin, and that I would need to up my dose. So she didn't really put up much of a fight to up my dose to 3 milligrams a day. But I really don't want to go up to that 3 milligrams a day. I want to stick to 2.5. If I can just stick to 2.5 or a half on days that I just need it, that's my main goal. But what really shocked me today was after past visits with her, it's like I was speaking to a completely different person. She's the one who told me that she knows that a lot of serotonin is produced in your gut, and she said it's mostly in your intestines, which is something that I knew, and something that I researched. And I came back at her and I said, why have I just been prescribed SSRIs when they don't produce any more serotonin? I've been on SNRIs, SSRIs, atypical, tricyclical antidepressants. I've tried them all, and none of them boost my serotonin. And I told her, why have we been trying this? And she said, because that's all I can prescribe you. That's my job. She said that I'm on the right path to try and fix my insides to get my production of serotonin. She said there is serotonin produced in my brain, but a lot more of it is produced inside my body, in your gut, in your digestive tract. This is coming from the same woman who told me weeks ago that she's not a nutritionist and she can't tell me how tryptophan helps me. I told her how I'm taking how I had begun to take 5-HTP and how it was helping me with my depression. And she said that's great. I asked her if she's heard of people using 5-HTP along with their antidepressants, and she says she has, and it benefits some and it doesn't benefit others. I believe it was and is benefiting me. It's just sucks that I've come into a point of tolerance with my Klonopin. And she said in her own words that getting my serotonin levels up while I'm in tolerance of Klonopin, if I'm going to be going through withdrawal, is going to be pretty tough and next to impossible. So I told her, I said, listen, I really don't want to go up on dose. And she said, well, if I want to get my serotonin levels up, I probably need to go up on dose for the time being, which really sucks. But I see my functional medicine practitioner tomorrow, I'm going to see what he says. I was pretty shocked today to hear a psychiatrist actually speak the truth and tell me what's what, and not beat around the bush and not disagree with what a lot of people out there have been saying. You know, kind of makes me wonder how she can just sit behind a desk and feed people bullshit all day, and feed people lies, and just feed them medicine that's not going to make them feel any better if their serotonin's low. And you know how psychiatrists don't check serotonin levels before they prescribe medication. It's mind-boggling. It should be one of the first. Neurotransmitter levels should be the first thing checked, in my opinion, when it comes to treating mental health disorders, and balancing those out before beginning medication, unless it's a very, very last resort. And medications are prescribed, in my opinion, way too loosely and way too quickly, especially for those who are mildly depressed and moderately depressed. Sometimes even severely depressed patients are prescribed the wrong medications and the wrong treatment way too quickly. But who am I? I'm not a doctor. I'm just somebody who suffers from anxiety and depression. And I was pleased to hear from a doctor, a psychiatrist, especially a psychiatrist, that the research that I've done is correct. And I was pleased to hear it, but I was also angry to hear the news as well, because I've been with this woman, I've been seeing this doctor for going on 7 months, and now she's finally telling me the truth after how many visits? So she said keep on with the functional medicine practitioner and keep trying that, and keep trying the natural route. Where was this news 7 months ago? But I can't go back in time, guys. We can't go back in time. We can only move on from today. You know, that's it. You know, we learn from our mistakes. We learn from the past. It was refreshing to know that I'm not nuts and all my research wasn't done for no good. And it's unfortunate that my Klonopin is shitting out on me, but you know, it's a fight, it's a battle, and sometimes you draw the short straw and fight, and sometimes you draw the long straw, and you know, you get a step ahead. But in this situation, I was winning, and I got thrown a curveball, so I got to deal with it. Just like we all have to deal with certain shit and depression and anxiety. So anyways, guys, that's my update for my psychiatrist visit today. I wanted to let you know that most of the stuff I say in my channel has been confirmed again by a doctor, and this time through the lips of a psychiatrist, which was shocking to me. So guys, it's like I say all the time, you keep fighting, keep doing your research, keep finding the root cause on what's causing your depression, what's causing your anxiety, and you will get better as long as you keep researching, and you keep fighting, and you keep getting blood tests done, and you keep doing your research, and you keep changing diets and exercising and making changes to your life. You're gonna fix yourself. And you may get thrown some curveballs just like I have, but there are people out there who do want to help you, but you have to want to help yourself first. So like I say every video, guys, I'm sorry if I sound repetitive, but it's my number one thing is, if you're hurting, if you're suffering, if you're having a hard time, you gotta please keep your head up. You gotta please keep fighting, and you gotta please keep surviving, because I know it's hard, and it's definitely not easy. And I wish you guys the best of luck, and I wish you guys get better soon. I hope we all get well soon. I'll see you guys in the next video.